早晨。今日要趕3班車先去到 Bamberg，因為我個朋友話 Nuremberg 同埋 Bamberg 原本有直通車，但係嗰班車而家就維修緊，所以就冇辦法啦。見到我要搭嘅 U1 線，而家行去 U1，Let's go！可能好多觀眾都冇聽過貝格堡呢個地方，咁佢唔單止係我朋友大學嘅城市啦，就好似馬爾堡一樣。佢亦都係咧喺1993年被納入咗世界文化遺產嘅一個城市嚟嘅，亦都有德國嘅小威尼斯之稱。咁我哋一陣間就要睇下佢係咪浪得虛名。My favorite food in Hong Kong, sushi. Welcome to Bamberg.
This is Bamberg. So we are in the area of Franconia, and it's called the Rome of Franconia.
I saw that this was like a important city in the old times of the Roman Empire, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you can come to Hong Kong.
你好。
啱啱我哋經過 Main Square 嗰陣咧，Paul 就同我講話，原來嗰個 Main Square 係200年前同而家呢個樣咧，基本上都大致冇變過嘅。因為 Bamberg 呢個地方喺1戰同埋2戰嘅時候，其實都冇受到太大嘅損壞，所以呢個係一個非常之俾神眷顧嘅地方。
This is the building from the old legislature of Bamberg.
Old legislature.
Hundreds of years ago. Like the people who elect the mayor and stuff, the community, they gathered in this building, and this building was built on the river because the real old city begins just there, behind the river, but the church didn't allow them to gather and to have like democratic meetings and stuff. So they don't allow them to enter the city, and then they said, okay, we build our house on the river.
Okay.
Not in the city.
So
this
before
is
this wasn't a part of the city?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Normally, hundreds of years ago, the actual city begins just there.
If you ever need a job, you should become a tour guide.
Oh, okay.
I think you're good. You're really good at it. This is the party street. 唯一嘅 club.
Live club, yeah. Bamberg is not a city to go clubbing. You can have really good bars and also a jazz club.
The cathedral that's under construction.呢個咧係一間禱告房，右邊同左邊其中一邊咧，牧師入去，人咧就喺第二邊入去啦。咁跟住就將自己嘅罪狀話俾牧師知，咁佢就會可以寬恕你。但係原來喺幾百年前咧，呢個係要收錢嘅。咁所以啱啱 Paul 都同我講話，以前點解呢度嘅教廷咁腐敗，啲人咁唔中意天主教，就因為原來贖個罪，即係好似買贖罪券咁啦，都係要俾錢嘅。簡單同牧師講自己嘅罪行咧，都係要俾錢嘅。
This is Bamberg.
It's painted?
Painted, yeah. On the other side, on the entrance side, it's real, but they didn't have enough money.
Oh yeah.
So they just painted the whole thing.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's fake. I mean, they're very good painters. Look, there's even little like shadows and.
They painted the shadow.
Wow.
No, but get more into it because and I will be.
Eve or something?
Oh yeah, develop, but. I decided to come here because I found it very beautiful and it's some major unique advantages like okay it's small but on the other side you are able to have very stable social relationships. You see the people all over again. It's just very comfortable because and very calm.
Very
calm. So you are able to relax and really enjoy life. And at the same time, this advantage is a disadvantage because after a while you feel like you're very comfortable and you really stick to this comfortability and maybe at some point don't want to explore new things or stuff.
Because it's so nice, so you just want to be here.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people who just really love it and stay here, and I think it's completely fine.
So it's good for retirement?
Yes, yeah.
Nice.
Yes, it has still a lot of things to offer. So it has an own orchestra, a lot of cultural life, a lot of the university. So there's still a lot of things to do, but I think after a while you very stick into this. You're not naturally leave your comfort zone, you know.
This is your comfort zone.
Yeah, this is totally comfort zone, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be in the comfort zone, but yeah.
Boom!
Hong is the wrong place for you.
Definitely. Let's go. Hi to the camera.
Hi.
Were you guys like that as kids? 呢間係一間喺 Bamberg 好出名嘅酒館啦。咁佢個 concept 就係你喺度買完一個 smoke beer 之後咧，你就可以出去飲。咁就企喺出邊，好似嗌一杯行街嘢飲，但係你拎住個玻璃樽嘅，咁係非常之出名嘅。每一個人呢度拎住杯黑色嘅啤酒，就係為咗做呢樣嘢。我哋一陣間都會體驗下。買酒嘅地方就係呢個窿仔，俾錢買酒拎酒，跟住就攞酒。好有趣嘅味道，佢哋同我講話好難飲，幾好飲，唔錯，唔係好識形容。
So they brewed beer if they're able to compensate the things they do not eat. So this is as far as I know.
好，我哋離開咗 Bamberg。我覺得我係一個好唔合格嘅旅行博主，因為太陽曬嘅時候我就收埋部機，朋友到嘅時候我就收埋部機，飲緊酒嘅時候我就收埋部機，食緊飯嘅時候我就收埋部機。其實影嘅時間真係唔多，但係呢個可能都係我今次去旅行嘅意義。擺低部電話，擺低部相機，享受當刻同朋友之間嘅對話。而家轉車由紐倫堡轉車去 Ingolstadt。跟住就再去慕尼黑，跟住再搭 S 班，來來回回。今日坐火車要坐8個鐘，一日24個鐘。我今日1分3嘅時間瞓覺，1分3嘅時間坐火車，1分3嘅時間同朋友傾偈。
What up? I'm from Germany. I love you.
That'll be good.
You want to end the video too?
In Germany we say Nürnberg richtig cracky Bahnhof.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. 無端端拍片就兩個德國人行咗過嚟話，我哋都想一齊幫你完呢條片。行錯月台，但係錯有錯着，就有咗一段咁神奇嘅經歷。有時去旅行真係，你永遠都唔知下一秒會發生咩事。大家見唔見到啊？06分嘅車延遲到22分，樓下就係延遲4分鐘同埋延遲3分鐘。所以德國人準時係準時，但係德國嘅火車嘅延遲就真係唔係講笑，非常之惡劣。但係入鄉隨俗，啲德國人都話冇辦法，因為佢哋嘅鐵路除咗運送人類之外，仲要運送物資，所以有時就會有延遲。再加上有好多鐵路都係好耐之前修建嘅，所以要成日維修。而其實今日呢個 trip， 我覺得最有趣嘅地方係 Paul 同我講話，我過咗嚟之後，佢對於 Bamberg 嘅景色都有新嘅一種諗法。之前佢哋嚟香港嘅時候，我帶佢哋周圍去玩、周圍去行，嗰陣我都覺得香港真係幾靚。有時我哋有嘅嘢，自己未必睇到，要靠人哋話俾我哋知。喺香港嘅時候，我第一次見 Paul， 我就帶佢周圍玩，因為香港係我嘅地方，係我嘅屋企。反而到咗呢個國家見到佢嘅時候，我同佢講話，我覺得我見到咗一個完全唔同嘅 Paul， 因為係當佢帶我開始玩嘅時候，我先會發覺到我朋友嘅另一面，就係佢對呢個城市嘅了解，佢對呢個城市嘅體會，佢對人生嘅理解，對人生意義嘅諗法。呢一啲嘢你未必喺香港可以見到，但係你喺 Bamberg 你可以見到咁樣嘅佢。每一個人喺唔同嘅處境，喺唔同嘅時間，佢哋嘅行為、佢哋嘅思想、佢哋嘅諗法都會隨住身邊嘅環境而改變。所以去旅行，其中一個可以帶走嘅嘢就係一種唔同嘅思考角度。喺熟悉嘅地方，你會好容易俾自己嘅舒適圈困住。而呢個正正係我覺得一個旅行可以帶俾我哋最美妙嘅地方，就係我哋喺見到新嘅地方嘅同時，亦都可以發掘到新嘅自己。可能呢個就係去旅行嘅意義。10點15，未食晚飯。一個人去旅行，一個人一支鏡，爽，可以試好多唔同嘅嘢。希望大家都可以勇於嘗試，呢個 format 幾好玩，同埋好似有個鏡頭望住自己喺一條夜深人靜嘅街上面，俾到我更加多心理上嘅安慰，好似感覺冇咁危險咁樣。